Just give me a few minutes to get some things set up. There was a really nasty spill and I had to mop it up. So, should be back up momentarily. So, give me a second here. Oh, come on. Start, you damn app. Start. Today we're playing a game called Journey. It was a late in a life PS3 indie game, which sort of has online multiplayer, but technically doesn't. Because weird reasons. Very, very weird reasons. I had to apologize if the mic sounds a little differently. Than what you're used to. Give me a second here. Okay. Okay, cool. Got that all sorted out. Okay. Sorry, had to get the capture card plugged in. And was fiddling with the settings for that. So yeah, gonna play some Journey now. And is Discord gonna bloody work now? Because I was in a Discord call with some friends. And Discord is just being... Starting. I will say though, the sand looks really nice in this game. And I mean, like, it genuinely does. Like I'm looking at it, it's like... This is like such a pretty game. Huh. I swear, like, this game has been ported to like so many devices now at this point. Because I know it was originally like a PS3 title, then it got ported to... Oh. God fucking damn it, I swear. Oh, God, I actually thought someone was knocking at my door. It's like, hey, who's there? Oh, God, I swear. The realistic door sound. It always messes me up every time. Well, I mean, I have a wooden door, so I mean, it wouldn't be that far-fetched. Now you can't turn on a dime. It's a bit sluggish in certain areas, although I think that's just more due to the hill. Okay, let's see. I guess I'll just continue pressing up this hill here. Wow, is Discord doing that thing where it just doesn't want to work today? Okay, well I already know where I'm going anyways. I've played Journey before, like, years ago on the PS3. And I let a friend of mine play it on my PS4. So I'm not even sure how far they got or if they finished the game or anything like that. But, either way... Because I know you're supposed to be able to run into other players randomly while playing. And they're literally just random passers-by. It's a dumb mechanic, but I genuinely thought it was a cool idea at the time. It makes the map feel less, empty. Although I imagine due to the server... Well, not the servers, but, due to there probably being less players, playing the game of late. Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna do one thing really quick. If I can. Options. Camera. Ah, okay, you can't disable motion controls. Boo. Because I don't know what it is. I do not like motion controls for cameras. Because it's like if I go like whoop or whoop with like the controller, like lean it a bit to the left or the right, I have to go kind of thing like that. But is my tracking not working? Okay, this is weird. Okay. The heck is going on with my tracking? Um... Bloody hell. It's dumb that I have to do this. Oh, whatever, I'll just play as is for now. This is... why are all the tech problems happening today? Because, like, sometimes they work just fine, other times it's like... I don't even know how to describe it. Okay. Well, that takes care of that. Really? Okay, got that taken care of, so I got the extension. Okay, guess... Okay. Is there not, Oh, here, there we go. Now it's, working there. Okay. Got that taken care of. God's sakes, really? Yeah, Discord giving me issues. God, this give me issues. God damn. Okay. Quit Steam VR. Ah, sorry about that. Kind of like moving around with one hand there for a second. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, I can see something over there just behind this thingy here. So, can I not reach that? Okay. Okay. So, something tells me that... Oh, okay, cool. It's just one big thing. Okay, let's see if it actually is tracking. No, it is not. You know what? Screw it. Static avatar, I guess it is today. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, give me a second. I'm just going to take this off real quick, I guess. Seeing as the avatar doesn't want to track properly today, because for whatever reason the tracking software can't connect to the server. Even though I've got the internet enabled on it. It's just one of those days where all your tech sucks. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Not much I can really do about this. Okay, maybe not that far to the camera. That should be good enough, I think. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see. I know I saw something glowing in white over here. Oh, there it is, in that cave over there, to my right. Just gonna... Ah, nice. Welcome home. How was your trip? Okay, got the scarf extension. And let's see. Okay, come on. God, I actually forgot I even had that one set up. Because I haven't heard that one in a while. I think you and Nova are like really the only ones that use that one so far. Okay, just gonna head over to that cloth that's flowing over there. Come on. There we go. Give me the little boost I needed. Okay. So can I... Can I join back in the channel I was in earlier? I'm just kind of disappointed I can't tilt my head right
There
now.
we go.
There we go. Okay, Discord finally stopped crapping the bed on me. Because basically it was like, for whatever reason, Discord wasn't connecting for me for some reason.
Oof. I
Yeah.
feel you on that one. 'Cause some
Yeah,
days
everything
I have
else,
that problem.
like everything else was connecting fine. Well, actually, no, that's not true. My tracking software, apparently, I forgot that it requires a connection to their server to run. So, because their server is down, I can't use my tracking software.
Oof.
So my avatar is basically static today. Well, not completely static. I still have lip flaps, but that's about it.
Oh, that's essentially really all you need.
Oh,
Kind of?
Clausword's in my chat actually asking if we're in a secret chat.
Tell him to join one of the rooms he can join, and we'll move him in.
I'm pretty sure he can hear you. We're in
Okay.
we're in Nova's server.
Yeah, just join one of the channels, and we'll drag you in.
Yep.
It's perfectly fine.
Actually, I'll do one better.
Oh, he's gonna allow you access, I guess.
Where is Cosmo?
Okay, is this thing gonna open?
There we go.
Give me my red tickets. Oh, actually, have you guys, any of you guys played Red? No, Red. Sorry, why did I say Red? I'm just seeing a lot of red ribbons, so I said Red. Have any of you guys played Journey before?
No.
It's a good game.
I'll
Highly recommend if you haven't played it.
I have returned from home.
Yes,
Huzzah.
you mentioned you came back from the land of Flora. Duh. No,
Yeah.
that was a bad joke. Bad joke is bad.
No, you're pretty accurate. Florida.
Oh yeah, I mean there is the Florida man meme for a reason. Like, what the hell was it? A Florida man died because he tried to seduce an alligator and failed. And you can guess what happens
No,
to
I'm
people
not
who
sure
fail to
something.
seduce an alligator.
I got a lot of stuff there.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that you got to build one of the new like one of the lightsabers
Look at that.
from
Thing.
the Universal, not
Yeah,
Universal,
yeah,
sorry,
yeah.
the Disney theme park.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It was awesome.
I know there's like a Transformers things at Universal theme park though. Well, a bunch of
Yeah.
different Transformers things. Because I know
They
you're.
only had one. There's only one Transformers ride.
Well, yeah, only one ride, but I mean, like, there's like Transformers mascots that run around the theme park, if I remember correctly.
Mhm.
It was Bumblebee, Optimus Prime, and Megatron.
Of course, the three most popular Transformers from the movies. Optimus, because he's just the cartoon
Leader.
Optimus Prime, basically. I mean, right down to the voice actor. Literally, the classic Optimus, just live actionified. Did you know that apparently the reason they had the chassis designed the way they did is because apparently Michael Bay wanted it to look like Optimus Prime had abs? I'm not even joking. That's actually the reason why Optimus Prime's chest is designed the way it is. That, and also I've noticed that Optimus Prime seems to almost exclusively go for headshots when he goes for attacks. Uses a sword, goes for the head. Axe, goes for the head. Punch, headshot. Gun? Do I need to repeat myself? Motherfucking headshot. He's going headshot, headshot, headshot. God damn it, I feel so lame right now. Because my head's not animating. Because I'm like literally waving my head from left to right, and it's like, ah. This is what I hate about my tracking software. The fact that it requires a constant internet connection.
The only live action that he died was Revenge of the Fallen.
Yeah, but they bring him back.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, if a character dies and then comes back in the next movie, does it really count as a death? And I do mean that.
Sorta.
Ooh, what's this back here? I see something behind the sands. I found a TV. No, I'm kidding. That'd be weird. This game doesn't have TVs in it. I'll screen share what I'm streaming, that way you guys can see it.
Okie dokie. Okily dokily.
Wait, is it just screen sharing my whole OBS?
Yes.
Huh, that's weird. Normally it, like, just does a windowed thing for OBS.
You have to do virtual webcam and turn on video, not share the application.
I'm saying normally when I screen share the application, it does just the preview and that's it.
Weird.
Yeah, so I'm just kind of finding it a little weird that it's behaving like this now.
What are you playing
on? Pardon?
Are you playing on PS4?
Yep.
Xbox?
PS4. This game's not on Xbox. It's only on PS3, PS4, and PC.
Oh, there it goes.
There we go.
Oh, it switched resolutions? I guess it just takes a few seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
You guys saw my picture of the lightsaber, right? That I built.
No.
Not yet. I'll look at it after.
Or I can just show you.
Either way. Glad to hear you had a fun trip with it, though. Trying to think, well, I assume you got a pretty decent amount of pictures and video and all that. Like, is it all just on your phone or whatever, or did you, like, post it somewhere else? Like, I'm assuming you probably posted it on Facebook for your friends and family to see. As that is usually the common place that people store their photos for things like that.
My lightsaber.
Ooh.
Okay, give me a second here. Let me,
Oh, yeah, Tim.
That's cool. Is it only red or does it go different colors?
I can change it to purple.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Like I can
Purple.
take out the kyber crystal and it can change colors.
Oh.
Nice.
See,
okay, I got
there's
display
this other
capture
service
working.
where you can buy
where
lightsabers
where
that
did
are
you
made
say it
with
was?
the
Closer?
same.
Did you just post it in here in the pictures?
No, he's
No.
showing it on webcam.
Okay, give me a
That's
second here.
cool.
Oh yeah, okay, that's the lightsaber you built.
It's neat. I like it.
There's this one company
Okay.
that does lightsabers that are built for dueling, and you can actually change the colors and sounds just on the device.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with this lightsaber I can buy like different crystals and
Yeah.
change the color.
Although I know you can also spoof the crystals using NFC tags. So if you ever wanted to cheap out, you could either just get like an NFC tag and spoof it, or alternatively just take the crystal you already have and reprogram it using one of those NFC tag readers slash programmers. Because apparently the NFC tags that are inside the crystals are reprogrammable.
You can just use tag mode.
Yeah.
Yep. So they can literally be just reprogrammed with any crystal color you can think of. Because apparently they just make one batch of tags and they just program them once the crystals are put together in their shells. Which I imagine cuts down on the cost.
Oh yeah.
Because the fact that they don't have to program like a set number of things, and if they accidentally program a crystal with the wrong color, it's just a matter of going in and reprogramming them. Because they're using reprogrammable crystal NFCs.
I am happy.
Because I'm happy. Please don't hit me with a DMCA.
Hey Sandy,
Mm-hmm.
what if I got one of those? One of the lightsabers that Pat got.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I had my old Darth Maul
It's
lightsaber.
$200.
Yeah, I know, but it's buy one get one free.
Well, I mean, I was gonna
No,
say,
you
couldn't you just
lightsaber
get one of
duels?
those cheap lightsabers and then just take the blade out and just repurpose the handle?
No, these are built for dueling, so they're all they're.
Hey, Omega.
Yup.
They're a little. They're not as
Oh.
girthy as the one Clawzard got.
It's a thick ass
Um,
boy. Yes.
Yeah.
What's up?
Was your lightsaber that you used to have the FX lightsabers?
It was one of the old ones that was released back in like the early 2000s, late 90s. It was a Darth Maul lightsaber.
Oh, with the
Plastic?
telescopic thing.
Yep, it was the telescopic ones.
I had one of those.
Was
it basically just-
plastic?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was just cheap
Oh.
plastic that like bent pretty easily. Basically, the blades broke. Like the telescopic blades broke, but the thing is though, for all intents and purposes, I could still put batteries in it and then just use the lightsaber as a flashlight at least, because it basically just had 2 flashlights inside of it that ran off a single set of batteries.
Image.
So, long story
Yes, sir.
short, I could take the lightsaber. Oh, that is handy, I guess. The creature just lifted me up and over the...
Oh, I actually have a FX Darth Maul lightsaber.
Question is, Sandy, would you duel with me?
phrasing.
Come on. Lightsaber duel.
Still phrasing.
I see your Schwartz is bigger than mine.
Yeah, that was a good movie. What the hell is it called? Spaceballs.
Spaceballs.
Just plain old yogurt.
Oh yeah, I remember there was a scene in that movie where they were talking about merchandise in the movie for the movie, which honestly,
Yeah.
like that fucking blew my mind back then. Like honestly, I was laughing my butt off. It's like how many movies like are so meta like that? It's like okay, here we're gonna talk about movie merchandise and paraphernalia in the middle of said movie.
They actually made another meta joke. The
Well, I mean-
security cam footage in Dark Helmet's fucking ship.
Did they now?
Yes.
Huh.
Fuck, we should watch it now. Damn it.
Actually, I think it's on Amazon, so I could set it up as a watch party on Amazon. So technically, I could watch along with you guys. Because Twitch does have that feature where you can do watch parties.
And I currently have Amazon Prime, so
I have Amazon Prime. I
Yeah,
also have Netflix.
it's a cool feature on Twitch, honestly. I really like the idea of it. Just because I've never
Prime gag.
used it. The thing is, I actually originally, if my family canceled all their plans on me again this year, like they did last year, I would have just did that. Because that was sort of like my backup plan. I was going to stream for my birthday. But then it seemed like close to last minute that no one was going to do anything with me, and then they're like, oh yeah, we're going to do stuff with you. And it's like, oh, okay, well I better cancel the stream then. Because family
of
stuff popped up last minute.
Speaking of birthday, mine is on Thursday.
Oh. Thursday, yeah. Okay.
And sucks I have to work that day.
Ugh.
no.
Well, when you get off work, we can always do something for you. Or with you. Unless you're planning on doing stuff with your family.
It is possibly doing stuff with family.
Oh, cool. Okay, the little cloth creatures are lifting me to the top. Okay, now I just gotta go further ahead. I'm surprised I haven't run into any players yet. Because I know that you can run into other players as you're journeying across this game.
I feel like playing an airplane game.
Do you have Microsoft Flight Simulator?
Yes. I also have Ace Combat 7.
And I think
Star Wars Squadrons.
Oh yeah, Tim.
Yo.
I went on multiplayer on Fable for shits and giggles, and then I ended up with a gift of 100,000 gold.
Ah. How'd you stumble into that little prize pool?
Someone just sent me a gift of 100,000 gold.
I'm guessing probably someone who abused the economy by
Wait, on what game?
in Fable 3. Yeah, because it's pretty easy to abuse the economy in that game. So you can always get the good ending if you want to,
Mm-hmm.
without having to do any bad deeds. So you can literally go through the whole game, be a nice guy, do nothing but good things, and still get the good ending.
You mean
Because you're
do nothing
abusing-
but bad things and still get the good ending?
Well, no, if you do nothing but bad things, you can get the good ending still. Because basically all you have to do is just dump money into your kingdom's economy. And your kingdom generates money by doing the bad things. And if you get enough money to raise an army, you get the good ending automatically. Even if you did nothing but bad things the whole game. Unless you go out of your way and to deliberately siphon the money from your kingdom's account and put it into your personal. So you
Even just
have
a little bit.
yeah, so you have to deliberately be going out of your way to siphon money from your kingdom's bank to get the quote-unquote bad ending. Like, you could have your citizens loving you near the end of the game and still get the bad ending. Okay. Gotta love that the tablecloth-looking creatures are basically lifting me closer to my objective.
Wonder Twitch things are happening. Loot.
Well, I know that the game, I'm trying to think. I know that Smite's doing loot right now, if you play Smite. Personally, I don't play much Smite. So, I mean, I could kind of care less if I get the loot.
Apparently, Fable 3 is $16.
Really? On Steam?
Xbox.
Huh. Did not know that. In my case, I already own the game on Xbox, so no point in me buying it. But still, good to know. If I ever felt like being generous and picking up the game for someone.
Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh yeah, didn't that... isn't that
Oh,
game supposed to be getting
Sea of
crossplay
Thieves.
soon? Rainbow Six Siege?
Sea of Thieves, I'll get that.
Oh, thought you already had Sea of Thieves.
I know.
You're getting the
Uh,
free stuff for it.
Yeah,
Oh,
Free stuff.
right. The Twitch Prime stuff.
yeah.
Oh, actually, I should probably check out these ribbons over here. Okay. No. Oh, okay, there we go. I got it that time. Oh, never mind. Looks like I got it on the first try. I'm just being dumb. I guess is the word I'm looking for. Yes, dumb.
Da 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 dum dum dum.
Please be patient. I don't have a fully functioning brain.
Hmm.
My brain is functioning at half capacity today.
Hmm.
My brain is functioning at half capacity. Whatever will I do?
Oh
Oh no.
Actually,
no!
you know
What a brainerism.
what? I'm wondering if I should just shut off the avatar and just switch to camera. For the hell of it. Just because, like, I feel really static.
Oh,
Like, it's fine if
There's-
it's someone
there's-
else's stream if I'm like this, but...
new Duel Link stuff.
I kind of
What is
gave
that
up on
for?
that game because I feel like the customer service refused to help me, and basically they were asking for info that I can't provide, which is impossible to provide. And when I when I managed to provide said info, including my player ID number and everything, they're like, "Oh, well, there's nothing we can do about it. Sorry." Ha!
Then why ask for the information?
Exactly. It's like, if there's nothing you can do about it, don't lead me on for, like, weeks at a time. Like, honestly, I think out of every game company I've ever dealt with, Konami has, like, some of the worst customer service. Which is really saying something, because I've dealt with PlayStation's customer service, which is also really bad. Like, I'd say out of all the major console manufacturers, they've got the worst customer service. Nintendo's surprisingly good. Like, I'd have thought that their customer service would be out of touch or whatever, but, like, honestly, I was pleasantly surprised with how good it was. I'm not gonna lie, like, this is a really pretty shot. Although, I think a bit oversaturated with light, though. I'm not gonna lie, like, this looks like almost like it has a sepia filter over it. I think that's what the thing is called. Where it makes everything, like, gold colored. Okay, is there anything down here that I can interact with? Nope. Other than those tombstones up ahead. Also, I like how big my scarf is starting to get. It's so long that it's dragging on the ground now. Oh god, it's not even fully in frame. I must make it Doug Dimmadome big. So big that you can never see the end of it, ever. It must become Doug Dimmadome big.
Or were they shooting Crash Nebula on ice?
Well, the name's Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. Oh, lovely. Apparently there was a battle in the past. No, actually, it's not a... I'm pretty confident there was a battle in the past. This is what this image is supposed to be depicting. I've played this game enough times in the past. I think this will be my 4th time playing this game now? Like, at least to completion, anyways. Like, I own the game on disc on the PS3, actually. Because it comes bundled with Flower and some other game, I can't remember, and a bunch of little indie games which you can only get on the disc, that were part of like some kind of internal game jam that was done by the company. And basically whatever games that were produced during said game jam that they liked, basically those games would wind up getting full commercial releases. Anything that doesn't get released basically just sits on a server hard drive somewhere in the off chance they decide to reuse the concepts down the road. Which, I mean, I guess that's a good idea for all intents and purposes. At least I would hope anyways, right? Because, I mean, the fact that the studio has enough faith in in the off chance they don't have faith in certain games selling right away, they'll come back to the idea, so they just keep it on the server for a few years. Although I will say, there are some developers that had a habit of like wiping their servers clean after each game's completion. A good example would actually be Square Enix actually had a really notorious habit of doing this a lot of the times back in the 90s. Because with Final Fantasy VIII in particular, they actually don't have the source code for it anymore. Same applies to the original Kingdom Hearts. The source code for the game no longer exists. So, in the case of Kingdom Hearts, because they lost the source files for it, they actually rebuilt the game from the ground up when the HD remake came out. So it's not even using the original source code. Which, I mean, okay, whatever. Like, you do you and what have you. Although it doesn't change the fact that I still think it's a little funny. Okay. Okay, I think I know what's coming up ahead. If I remember correctly, there's gonna be like a killer robot or something coming up. Wow. That little guy died. And now I run. Let me run faster.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Trying to think. I imagine you've probably seen how, like, what the hell is it? Trying to think here. Having a brain fart moment. I am safe in my tube. You cannot hurt me in the tube. And I'm wishing I didn't waste all my jump charges. So now I'm just a boy with a really long scarf walking around in a really dark, scary place. Although, I'm remembering there's this parody game that was made of Alone in the Dark called A Turd in the Dark. Where literally you're a guy in a dark bathroom and you gotta take a shit at night. A stealth horror game where you're dealing with a man who suffered from constipation for weeks and now has to take a massive dump. I'm not even joking, that is like a rough synopsis of the story.
What?
There is a parody game that was made called A Turd in the Dark, which is a parody of, well, you can probably guess, Alone in the Dark.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh, thank God. Barrier saved me. Fuck you, giant killer robot snakes that fly. I'm not afraid of you anymore. I am incredibly afraid of you. I will say those though, I find it kind of weird that like so many companies have started like adopting the whole VTuber thing recently. Like you've got PlayAsia with their VTuber. Although to be fair though, I would argue that at least PlayAsia's is a literal personality. And it just seems like she's funded by PlayAsia. Although her whole shtick is that she's supposed to be like the CEO of PlayAsia or some nonsense like that. Which I doubt it. I doubt it's just some... I doubt some anime waifu would be the owner and CEO of PlayAsia. But still entertaining nonetheless. I just see it as like a VTuber that was sponsored by them. So, I mean, I would view that one more like a HoloLive type situation. In the case of the Netflix one, that is very much paid and bought for. Incredibly scripted. Personality is whatever the writers want that week. Oh my God, I finally found a player! No, don't run away from me. Let me love you. The other advantage to running into other players is you can also recharge their scarf and they can recharge yours. Because you need the scarf charges to jump. And I will say, I'm kind of glad I didn't lose any charges on my... or take any damage to my scarf in that last area. Because I know that in that underground area, if you take damage, your scarf gets shortened. Which wouldn't... I guess explain why that player has such a short scarf compared to mine. They must have taken damage. Oh god, I'm impressed with myself here. I guess I just go into the tower? Oh, here's probably a dumb question. Have any of you guys seen the Castlevania anime?
I've seen a bit of it.
No.
I actually really enjoyed it. I think the team that worked on it really did some really good work with it. They did the characters a lot of justice, with the exception of like maybe one character. But to be fair, though, they didn't really give that character a lot of screen time. So I mean, maybe in another season, if they do another one, they can sort of correct that, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But I just chalk it up to just the character didn't get enough screen time. I don't want to spoil who it is, because reasons. Because I don't want to spoil it, because I already feel bad for like mildly spoiling Loki a little bit
Yeah.
yesterday.
Oh, I guess I missed that.
Yeah, I think your sister there, Sandy, was in my chat, and she talked about Loki, and then I mentioned it briefly, how I liked the interpretation of one of the many versions of a particular character, because, you know, alternate timelines and shit. And I described the show as
Good
being...
spoiler.
Well, pardon?
That would be spoiler.
Well, yeah, I did
has not-
I went into a lot more detail than that.
Yeah.
I has not seen it.
It's a good show. I've already watched a bit of it. There are some things that I think could be done better about the show, but so far, I think overall it's been an enjoyable show. And on top of that, I honestly would describe it as a better Doctor Who. As dumb as that sounds.
Huh.
Excuse me.
Them's are fighting words.
Yeah, excuse me.
Well, I'm saying compared to modern Doctor Who.
Compared to when they changed from... When they went to the female and redid the whole show pretty much and threw out the lore.
Well, yeah, cause,
That's when you lost me.
Because the Doctor always hated the idea of becoming a woman. And now
Yeah,
that they are a
and-
woman, they're seemingly okay with it. So
yeah, and...
it just confuses me as all, because it just doesn't make sense within the
and
lore.
they also... Yeah, and also...
Like, I could
Chico-
see them maybe
Oh.
finding it okay after a while of getting used to the idea of being a woman. But, like, I don't accept them accepting it, like, right away, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, and they pretty much took out all the backstory that was built up with the Cybermen and all that. None of it was in there the whole season. Like, they
Yeah,
took all
they
that out and it was a
basically,
whole new thing. Reworked the whole show completely from the ground up.
Yeah, I would argue it's a different show now. It doesn't even feel like Doctor
And it's
Who anymore.
annoying.
That's why I'm
I hate
saying Loki
I
feels
really
like a better
hate it.
Doctor Who. That's why I'm saying. Well, because if you think about it, the whole show, and like, this isn't much of a spoiler because it happens within the first couple minutes of the first episode. There is a time agency, I guess you'd call them, that sort of deals with like errors in the timeline, and they
Yep.
kind of go around fixing the timeline. And Loki's involved with them, basically.
Yeah.
And they're trying
You're
to chase down a quote-unquote big bad throughout history who's basically fucking up the timeline royally.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been killing members of their organization. And you got to try to find out who they are, and well, I think you find out like episode 2 or 3 who they are, but you find out like a little more about them, and there's like they sort of like reference alternate timelines and junk.
Huh.
So they even like reference elements that were essentially scrapped from the comics and stuff from like the what ifs, and they just treat them as like, oh, this is an alternate timeline. So like essentially everything is canon now, even those shitty Fantastic Four movies. Well, not the Fantastic Four movies that were done by Fox, but like the Fantastic Four, or the Fan Four Stick Four. The Fan Four Stick, where like they randomly put the 4 in the middle of the logo, so it looks like it's just labeled as Fan Four Stick. Like, I know they're trying to be clever and witty with the Fantastic Four logo, but it's just stupid. It's like, give up.
Yeah.
And it doesn't even feel like a Fantastic Four movie. And apparently, according to what I've heard from behind-the-scenes records, apparently the original script of the movie was a lot worse, and the board of directors at 20th Century Fox hated it so much they actually forced the writers to go back and retweak some of the stuff so it could pass as a Fantastic Four movie. Because originally they were supposed to be writing a Fantastic Four movie, and it almost had nothing to do with the Fantastic Four. So apparently, if the writers had had their original vision for the script come out, it would have been even worse than the movie that actually did come out. So this is the one time that I'm actually okay with studio meddling, because it actually made the movie slightly more enjoyable than it would have if they didn't. Because normally I'm against studio meddling.
Yeah, makes sense.
So I don't know, I just find it kind of funny. Okay, I lost the other player. They're gone. I guess they must have went through the door while I was in the middle of the cutscene. Oh well. I'll just go through the door and trigger the next area. I wonder if I'll run into another player. It's funny, like, that's the only player I've run into this whole game. But, yeah, as I said, like, basically because of the fact that, of how they explain stuff in the Loki show. They explain it with, like, multiple timelines and shit, so in a manner of speaking, every Marvel movie that's happened in the past, and technically Marvel TV show, is, in a sense, canon to the current continuity. It's just, oh, it's an alternate universe now. That includes the oh-so-amazing and great Spectacular Spider-Man. A show that was sadly cancelled way ahead of its time. Because I fucking love that show, and I'm really annoyed that it got cancelled. Have you ever seen Spectacular Spider-Man? Because I know it's on Netflix. If you ever have the opportunity to watch it, I suggest do it. To quote the words of Emperor Palpatine, do it. But, I'm trying to think here. Wow, I think I'm going through this game a little bit faster than I thought it was. I think I'm almost done. Oh, lovely. I swear, this fog is like really making it hard to see. Trying to... So, you guys watch anything interesting recently?
Nope.
I know that Netflix recently added a new Resident Evil series to their queue. It's like an animated Resident Evil movie? Or not movie, TV series.
Cool. Oh, cool.
Although I know that some people got outraged because apparently they cast a, what was it? I think they cast Idris Elba or something as Wesker.
Mm-hmm.
Although, to my recollection, isn't it supposed to be animated? So, I mean, what's the big deal if they have a black guy voicing Wesker? It's animated. The guy could be any skin color he wanted.
They're complaining because they think it's just a diversity hire at this point.
I guess. I think it's...
Yeah,
I don't know. Generally speaking, the Japanese don't care about diversity. They just hire who they think is the best.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And to my understanding, the Japanese talent agencies are the one running the show behind the scenes, so...
Yeah.
So...
It really doesn't matter for any cartoon show. If a black guy voicing a white dude and a white dude voicing a black guy, if their voice fits, use it. Who cares?
Exactly.
And if they can do, and if they do a good job, that's all that matters.
I mean, hell, Samurai Jack was voiced by a black dude. Which, I know a lot of people don't even realize that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow, the controller's like vibrating like a kind of numb pulse, sort of like someone who's shivering in the cold. That's actually kind of funny. Like, it feels like how I guess my character would feel right now, like in terms of the fact that it's shivering in my hands because of how the vibrations are rumbling. I don't know. That kind of adds a certain level of what the hell's the word I'm looking for?
Immersion.
Yes, exactly. Like, I feel like I'm touching the character right now. Oh, there we go. I got my warmth back and the controller stopped vibrating. My character's no longer shivering. And the minute I step outside, immediately starts shivering again. But apparently my jump also functions as a warmth meter. But I don't think I'm gonna die if I get too cold. Because of my recollection, the only way you can get hurt is if something hits you. Oh, Oh wow, my scarf is like frozen now. Which I think that means if I get hit, more scarf will get knocked off than normal. So I gotta find a place to warm up. Eventually... I'm trying to think.
Introverts unite together in your own homes.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember, like, a friend of mine was saying this as a joke years ago, basically saying, like, extroverts basically borderline, Oh, I just got hit. And, like, half my scarf went.
Oh no.
Oh well, it's not like I need the full thing for the end of the game anyways. Because if I recall, this is the end of the game. There's not much jumping to be done. So I think for like my first time getting hit through the whole game, I think that's not too bad. Just disappointing, I lost so much of the scarf. It's like, ouch. It's like, you could have just taken like a fourth, but you had to take like half? Greedy bastard.
Even a third would have been better.
Yeah. Still, giant greedy bastard. Flying snake thingy. Not really sure what I'd classify it as. It's a robot golem thingy.
Huh.
I don't know, they don't really classify what it is. Although to be fair, there was like no talking at all in this game. So you're literally relying heavily on just visuals. So this is a very visual storytelling method. Although... Have you noticed that a lot of video game movies that have been coming out lately have actually been a lot better than they used to be? Like, compared to the older ones from, like, years ago?
Yep.
Like, example, Prince of Persia, pretty good movie. The Ratchet and Clank movie was okay. Like, it wasn't bad. But honestly, I think they rushed through the writing a bit too much. And put characters in the story a bit too early compared to where they are in the game. Almost got spotted. Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around. The clap my ass cheeks keeps alerting the guards. Actually, now that I think about it, looking at these things, they kind of remind me of like those robot snake thingies from the first Avengers movie that were like invading New York or whatever and like smashing up all the buildings and shit. Like, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
At least that's the vibe I'm getting off of them. Except, you know, a lot less gold and chrome.
Huh.
Bloody hell. Oh, my scarf went back to being a nub.
Oh no.
I think if I go get hit one more time, I'm going to lose my scarf completely. But, thankfully this is the end of that section, so... And if I remember correctly, I think one of the developers said in an interview that the tombstones on this section of the map are supposed to represent players who've shut off the game at this point in the game. So if you see tombstones randomly scattered around maps in this game, they represent either players who quit and never came back, or players who've just taken a break and stopped. But as far as the game is concerned, they're dead players. Although because of how short this game is, more players have finished this game than not finished it. Although thankfully I don't need much length, because basically all I gotta do is just climb these basically ribbons that are jetting up out of the ground. Besides, because of the cold, my ribbon would have lost its charge anyways, or my scarf would have lost its charge, I should say. Almost instantly, because of how quick my cloak is getting frozen. I think what other movies that are based off games that have come out that have been pretty good. The Sonic the Hedgehog movie was pretty good, and I'm kind of looking forward to the sequel. I'm trying to think, what else was there?
Oh, there's left.
Yep. That he did.
Although, I guess with the level of quote-unquote writing standard that's been going into a lot of the movie games of late, or, yeah, I guess that is technically correct, games based off movies. I'm wondering, what game would you probably like to see turned into a movie?
Doom.
Oh, like another Doom movie, but like...
Properly done.
I liked the Doom movie.
I actually didn't. It had nothing to do with the games.
I'm just saying I'd like a lore-accurate Doom.
No, but have you seen the Doom movie?
Yes.
I've seen
like
it.
a lore-accurate Doom.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you've ever read... Because there's a book called the Doom Bible. It's like, maybe show us that the Doom Slayer has a pet bunny. Which, that is something that he canonically has.
Pet bunny named Daisy.
He loves his bun bun. Oh, fucking gravity!
Fucking gravity. Always letting the bitch down.
Yes. Actually, I will say, I know that this character is supposed to be female, if I remember correctly as well. So, I mean, that's sort of accurate.
Accidentally accurate. Yay!
Isn't that the best kind of accurate?
Yep. When you're spewing shit and you happen to turn out right.
Okay. There's the cliff where I gotta go. That's how you know I'm at the end of the game, the fact that I can see the cliff from here. Oh. Yeah, okay, I wouldn't have had my scarf. Because my scarf is gone now, it just fizzled off in the blizzard. Yep, so even if I had made it here with my long-ass scarf that I had before, it would have fizzled away just like that little one did. Because I remember that it fizzles away. Yep, it fizzles away. just like that. Although I'm wondering what the hell they would do if they ever made a movie based off this game, Journey. I feel like that'd be very weird.
Yeah, there's no talking in it.
Well, I mean, there's a lot of indie movies that have no talking in them. So, I mean,
Yeah.
they could theoretically still do
Remember,
it.
Wally has no talking for the first bit of the movie.
Yeah, isn't it like for
They
like the
do a
first...
pretty good job of storytelling.
Yeah, I think for like, what, the first 40 minutes? There's like literally
Yeah.
zero talking outside of like what you see on the TVs. Whenever Wally turns on a television set. Or plays like a VHS or DVD or whatever.
And that movie was pretty good.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you can
If
have
do
an
it right,
enjoyable
you
movie.
You can do visual storytelling for an entire fucking movie if you do it right.
Yeah, or another example, Shaun the Sheep. Zero talking whatsoever.
Oh my gosh, Shaun the Sheep.
Yeah, Shaun the Sheep had a
Shaun
movie.
the Sheep. It's Shaun the Sheep.
And then you've got like silent characters that don't talk at all. Like you've got Wallace and
Oh,
Gromit.
that Shaun the Sheep. I totally forgot about that.
Like Gromit doesn't talk at all. Wallace does all the
Oh.
talking.
Yeah.
Fucking Muttley. From
Oh.
Laugh Olympics.
Oh, my character's seizing up.
Oh no.
Oh no, I'm locking up. I'm like actually losing movement.
Oh no.
Like you can like, oh, she's collapsing. She's getting cold and tired.
I'm dying.
I am dead. Goodbye forever. I am dead. Goodbye forever.
You're dead as a doorknob. Dead on arrival.
Yep, except I get
I'm
saved.
die. Thank you forever.
I am die. Thank you forever. wait. No. I fucking love that clip out of context. It's Callie from the English division of HoloLive and Korone from the Japanese one.
Yep.
Oh, speaking of HoloLive, actually, we're supposed to be getting a new wave of English VTubers soon from HoloLive.
Ooh.
Yep, and apparently some people are joking that one of the new ones sort of resembles one of the Indonesian ones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I got my scarf back. They gave me a new one. I finally got that Doug Dimmadome scarf that I've wanted. Ah, shit, it's not Doug Dimmadome enough. It needs to be longer.
Infinitely longer. Needs to go on for days.
Not days, years.
A lifetime.
So, 70 years?
Yeah.
Well, either way, I basically survived that little excursion.
And now you're doing more.
Yeah, I'm basically just going to the top of the cliff. Or the mountain, I should say.
The game is really pretty looking.
Oh, yeah. And to think, this is like, I think like a 5-person project, I think?
Oh wow.
Huh.
Or like 10 men or something like that?
You'd never guess that.
Yeah, honestly, big budgets and big teams don't really make good games. Or
Yeah.
they do,
automatically
do.
make good games.
They do, but I mean, like, you don't need them to make good games, is what I meant to say.
Just because you have a big budget doesn't mean it's automatically a good and perfect game.
Yeah, I mean, hell, look at, I'm trying to think of a few good examples of games that have been bad at launch.
Assassin's
That had-
Creed Unity.
Really, I don't know, Assassin's Creed Unity's actually okay now. But yeah, at launch
Yeah,
it was bad.
bad.
No,
at launch.
that launch.
Yeah, at launch it was bad. A game I'd argue that's still bad to this day, even after it's launched, Sonic 06.
Oh, don't Don't get me started on that game.
Oh god, maybe I should do a 24-hour stream of that.
No. Well, there goes your viewership
Is that what?
and your reputation as a gamer. Son,
Yeah,
Nah.
but some people like to watch people suffer.
true.
I mean, hell, the Game Grumps, that was like some of their best viewed gameplay sessions when they were playing 06.
Well, yeah, but it's also the Game Grumps.
Yes, but I'm saying it was their best viewed video. As in, people who probably wouldn't even normally watch the Game Grumps watched it simply because it's a bad game. Ooh, nice. I was able to catch that cloth dragon thingy there. Oh, and I was able to recharge my thing again. Oh, and recharge. Oh, and there's my recharge right there. Come on. Come on, let me catch it. Thank you. I almost freaked out there that I didn't do it. Right. Ugh. Oh, you know, I'm just gonna ride the light, I guess. Wait, is my scarf just constantly getting recharged now that I'm just sitting in the light?
Yes.
Yeah, looks like it.
Okay, okay. Yep. Okay, looks like it stopped charging me, so... Just gonna land. It was just a temporary scarf. They took it away. I want the scarf back. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh well. I am almost at the top. Let's see, can I make it to the top? I mean, obviously I'm going to make it to the top. It's literally just right there. Yeah, there are a lot of games that have planes in them. I'm trying to think, like, just ones I can name off the top of my head. Like, just regular, plain old planes. Nothing fancy about them. Pretty much every Grand Theft Auto game that's in a 3D environment. So, Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City,
Yep.
San Andreas, 4, 5. So that's 5 games right there off the top of my head. Saints Row 2, 3. Oh, the first Saints Row as well. I almost forgot about that. Saints Row 4. Actually, no. I don't think the fourth one actually has planes in it.
Oh, you mean landscapes? Planes or...
Just planes
No,
in general.
Airplanes.
Oh, airplane.
Yeah, you know, flying planes.
Ah,
Trying to think. What else has planes in it?
The Crew 2.
Oh, yes, the Crew. Crew 2. Trying to think. Really good timing there with the victory theme. Made it to the top. Although, wow, the screen is like really bright. And the thing is, I actually have the brightness toned down a bit on the capture card. My TV is displaying it a lot brighter because it's got like HDR settings in it. Oh yeah, that's right. There's the Flight Simulator. There's like what 20 of those games now? Because I think they release like one every other year.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
Ah, there we go. All the dead players.
And his name is John Cena!
I hate you so much right now.
Nova, did you trigger that?
Yeah.
Oh.
It says Nova Arcanum redeemed sound alert John Cena. And there we go. I finished Journey. There we go.
Woo!
And that's Journey. Developed,
Peter
created by That Game Company. You know, That Game Company. That made that game. Such great hits as That Game and That Game. And we cannot forget That Game. Okay, we got 8 people so far that worked on this game.
Objection!
I dare say not. I refuse to accept your objection. Objection abstained. And I know that little beam of light there that's going through the levels, that's supposed to be me, I believe. So I'm actually going back to the beginning of the game. So the game essentially loops in on itself.
And you can just continuously play it.
Yep. But still, I mean, like, for an indie game, or an indie game that has, like, quote-unquote, like, AAA level graphics, in my opinion, like, hell, the fact that, like, this game is even, like, referenced in other games, like, a couple PlayStation exclusive games actually referenced this game. That's how well this game was received. Although, to be fair, though, PlayStation got permission to, I think, that, and to my knowledge, Sony did help publish the game. Not sure at all. Well, I guess just to go with the meme, Among Us! No. Unless people want to do Among Us. Although we could always do, what the hell is it called? Trying to remember the name of it now. Because I do have the game here. It's Duck Duck Goose or something like that. Because I know the game's doing drops on Twitch. Oh, Steam's doing that thing where it doesn't want to respond. Although, then again, could always just end half an hour early today.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I streamed a lot longer than I was originally supposed to yesterday. Oh, and there's the PlayStation Store team that helped get this game published. And they had a localization team, copyright manager team. Oh, that's right. Sony, because Sony helped publish this game, technically Sony owns the IP for Journey. For all intents and purposes, even though that game company worked on it.
So, I got given a box of Pad Thai instant.
Why were you given that? At this
Mainly
time?
because they didn't want all of it. It was from Monreal first. So,
Oh, they just got home?
yeah.
Oh, that's why this time. Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, and apparently it's vegetarian.
Yeah, well, you can always fix that. Just cook some
Yeah.
meat and you can make it.
I don't even really need to.
Well,
saying
even if you
Oh, yeah,
did want it.
guess what the brand is?
What?
Oh yeah. It's literally Hoya.
Oh, wait, I met more players? I met 2 players? I thought I only met 1. Well, that's a surprise. I'm like looking over there. It's like, wait, I thought there was only one. I genuinely thought there was only one. I'm looking over there. It's like 2. Like, seriously, wow. That's a surprise. I must not have seen the second player. That, or maybe I just turned a corner and just thought it was another person. It was just the same person from before.
Who knows?
I mean, wouldn't surprise me if that's the case.
I'm gonna deal with my noodles. I'll be right back.
You gonna do what?
Deal with my noodles.
Oh, okay.
Send nudes.
Nudes.
Yes, specifically noodles. We need the context.
Noodles are delicious.
And now I just imagine someone's gonna clip that out of fucking context without me mentioning the noodle part.
Yeah, they probably are. And I don't care. Go ahead. Clip away. I dare you, stream. I dare you.
To quote the famous words of Palpatine, do it. Do it. Do it.
Yeah,
Do it.
do it.
Anyway, kind of curious, look, what trophies does this game have? Because I know the game has trophy support. Journey. Let's see. Collect all unique glowing symbols. Find a mysterious creature hidden in the temple. Discover all cloth creatures in the desert.
Just do it! Make your
Meet
dreams
10
come true!
or more unique travelers. Easier said than fucking done. Yes, I get it, Shia LaBeouf. Reach the summit with a companion. I would have to somehow manage to get a companion to agree to stay with me for the remainder of the game and not run off on their own. Start the journey again after a week-long break. I would technically argue I played the game like years ago, because like some of these trophies are dated back in 2016 when I played this game on the PS4 apparently. But I don't know, I'm seeing a lot of PS3 trophies in here as well. Like I have Guilty Gear Xrd on PS3. Although it also has PS4 trophies tied into it as well. Really should download this game again, Transformers Devastation. I have the game, just gotta download it. Oh, and there's a game I played on the Vita. It's like an anime crossover fighting game. It's got like Kirito in it. You got like... My sister can't be this cute character in it. Freaking... I don't know, it's kind of weird. I mean, hell, there's even like a Green Hill Zone stage in the game. It's like a weird fighting game crossover. I've played a lot of weird games over the years. Like I'm going through my trophy list and I'm seeing some games that I don't even necessarily remember playing. Oh. Although I do also have a fair number of Japanese games that I've played as well. Because in some cases I like to get the the Japanese versions of some games. Because I don't have to worry about the game being censored necessarily. Or in some cases the Japanese version is just that much cheaper. And why the fuck do I have 2 copies of Unfinished Swan?
I has returned.
Welcome back.
Yay!
I want to say right now, I find this kind of
Missed ya.
funny that, like, Unfinished Swan, there's, like, 2 versions. So I have, like, 2 trophy lists for the game. Like, I don't even remember having some of these games. Some of the Japanese ones. Of course, then again, I lent... Oh, that's the HD remake of the first Yakuza game, because they did them in Japan for the PS3.
I didn't know you played Call of Duty Ghost.
Yeah, I have Call of Duty Ghost.
I like the alien mode in it.
Yeah, I've played it. I would just have to grab my PS3 disc and I can pop it in my PS4. I think... Because I have the PS3 and the PS4 version, technically.
Hmm.
Sort of like how
I
with
only have-
Skullgirls, I have both the PS3, PS4, and the Vita version, although the PS3 version has a separate trophy list than the PS4 version, but the PS4 and Vita version share a single trophy list.
Oh, did you grab the games for this month?
I should probably do that. Give me a second here. Load up PS Plus. Because I know that my things, I've got like 1 month left.
Wait, Virtual Fighter still?
I guess. I guess the game
'Cause I have
rolled
a-
over.
Oh, I have Plague's Tale.
WWE 2K Battlegrounds and Call of Duty Black Ops 4.
Yeah, and for PS5 it's Plague's Tale.
Well, what I'll do is I'm just gonna grab these through the browser because the store on the PlayStation is slow as all hell. Like the system app version of the store. So I'm not sure what else I'm gonna do for the remainder of the stream, so I think I'm just gonna end it. But I'm gonna raid someone. You got a suggestion for someone I can raid?
Nope.
Let me take a peek.
Well, I'm gonna take a look around and see if I can raid someone. In the meantime, I can just sit on this screen and at least enjoy the music.
Oh wow, they have a Japanese Braille sim on PS4.
Huh, go figure. God damn, why is everything...
And damn, it's a $60 game.
Forgot how I have the patterns set up.
Oh, Sniper Elite VR came out.
Okay. That's cool, I guess. I can't think of anyone to raid. So, I guess I'll just end the stream.
Back
It-
to Midway.
It should auto-host someone by default, I think, if one of the people I have set to auto-host is on.
Yeah.
Because
It should.
for whatever reason, Chrome doesn't like to load anything when I've got OBS streaming. So I'm gonna have to like basically end the stream to check Twitch, so I can look through Discord quicker. But none of the people that I have set up with Discord bot are streaming, and none of the channels or Twitch servers that I'm in that are for Twitch streamers seem to be streaming. Because there's a bunch of streamers that I just follow. Although, to my recollection, the big streamers that I follow, some of them don't allow raids from anyone other than their friends. Which, I don't know about you, I think that's kind of dumb.
Very dumb.
Only
So basically, they're only allowed to receive raids from anyone that they already follow. Oh well, I guess I'll just end it. So, yeah, that was a journey, I guess. Until next time, this is Timothy signing out. I apologize for the awkward ending. Later.